Well, Coach Severson, you're in the fourth year, or entering the fourth year of your tenure here at Laramie High. In what ways have you kind of seen that your program's progressed and made positive strides?
You know, the first thing was just getting our numbers up. We really wanted to work on making an aspect of getting our younger kids out and keeping them involved and making them feel part of our program. And then our weight room adherence has gotten a lot better the last few years. Really, this year was probably our best year ever. We did some training at a local establishment downtown. That was really good for our guys. And then I think we've just gotten more competitive with having some better athletes on the field, and those guys have come through. It's been a good group. Our seniors have been a good group since they've been freshmen, and we just tried to build on those guys as they've gone through these last few years. And really have gotten more competitive the last couple of years. You know, the first year we kind of took our lumps, but established some early things that I thought made us better down the road, and just the last couple of years been more and more competitive, and last year I think was our most competitive year yet.
Right. When you mentioned the numbers, what were the numbers when you got here, and you know, where are you guys at now numbers wise?
Numbers when we got here was upper 40s type of a thing, and then first year we were upper 60s. We hit 80 last year, so that was the highest we had, and then this year we're probably about 75 range. The freshman group coming in is a little bit smaller this year, but we got most of those kids back out, so even though it's not a big group, we still got probably as many guys out as we could have.
Right. Is that a matter of you're out there working the halls trying to say, hey, you know, you're an athletic, looking big guy, come out and play football, or is it just kind of an organic thing where people see things headed in the right direction and they want to be a part of it?
It's both. I mean, you definitely have to hit the halls and talk to guys, and teaching PE where you see those kids all year long, that helps a little bit. And you know, our biggest disconnect when I came here is with our junior high, so it's been making an effort to get down to junior high, talking to the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, making sure they know what our program's about, what we have coming up as far as camps, and just encouraging them to get involved in our program whatever way that they can. And sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, but for every couple of bodies you pick up, it definitely helps the program out.
Right. Well, you've got you know, the best dual threat quarterback in the state. You know, one of only 2 returning quarterbacks in the entire state. You know, and Taylor Dodd, nearly 2,000 yards passing, nearly 1,000 yards rushing. You know, what is it that you know, has made him so good the last 2 years for you guys?
You know, I think part of it is he played as a sophomore, so that definitely slowed the game down for him a little bit last year. The first year getting thrown to the fire was pretty tough on him, but he definitely took some lumps and learned from them. And he's just made himself a good physical player. He's put on, you know, 20 pounds. He's grown a little bit. Gotten very good at his reads, he's very good on his mechanics, and he's got some good speed. He went out for track this year to keep developing his football speed, and that's definitely something I think you're going to see that's going to pay dividends this fall.
Right. Well, nearly half of his 1,700 passing yards went to Connor Beeston. You know, Connor was the 2nd leading receiver in the state. What does he bring to the table for you guys?
Same thing. They are both work ethic guys, and they put in the time. They know what time it takes to make themselves better. And he again was a track guy, went out for track to make himself better. He's a very disciplined route runner. I think that's probably been one of his biggest assets with Coach Rufran helping us the last couple of years, that he's really taught him how to be a better route runner, and it's tough to cover him. I mean, he's a big physical receiver with good speed and the best hands of any player I've ever had the opportunity to coach, and you get anywhere close to him, he's going to catch it, and does some really good things after the catch too, and has improved his blocking a lot this last couple of years, and definitely helped us on the perimeter as far as doing some other things rather than just getting him the ball all the time. It makes us a lot more dynamic offensively.
Right. When you mentioned Coach Rufran, and that's Dominic Rufran, who was a 4-year starter at the University of Wyoming, you know, a guy known for running crisp routes and having good hands. You know, how much has he helped you know, develop your wide receivers? He's
been great. I mean, you know, he brings a lot of credit to the table when he coaches those guys. He's been there, done that. You know, he's had a pro tryout, so they know the type of receiver that he is. But it's not just that. He knows the intricacies of the game on some little things that just help you become a better football player. And he does a great job of relaying and coaching that message to his guys, and they've really followed him. And I think that's probably been our most improved position in the last couple of years.
Right. Well, you know, in year 4, what is it you know, that you're going to have to see out of this team to say, all right, you know, as a program, we've taken that next step. You know, and this was a positive season for us.
You know, the big thing is I think you got to win the games that kind of expect to win, and then you're going to have to crack that top 4. I think that's been the area everybody's kind of been shooting for, and someone's going to have to crack one of those top 4 teams. And I think once you do that, then that's where you can go through the roof with as far as your ceiling height. And but it's just getting through that mental block of beating one of those top 4 teams. And we've been getting closer and closer every year. We've had some really good moments against Gillette. I thought we were really competitive against Centrona last year. We were right with East last year for 3/4 of the game, and so we're right there, but we just got to finish off some things. And I think our guys have gotten to the point now where they feel comfortable playing those teams and feel confident playing them.
All right, Coach Severson, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.